Hey everybody, Orpheolus here. Welcome back to some more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Last time, well, we arrived here at Endel, and we began exploring it, and a lot of cutscenes. This time, well, let's just say, our cutscene barrage is not going to end anytime soon. Next up, there's a door there that will be relevant in a bit. Now, I don't think we have explored the painting yet. Nice to get it on the map. So yeah, a huge old painting on the origins of the world. So yeah. Oh, it's not even a location. I thought it was. Oh well. Not really too much. So, let's go head up this way towards the Great Stairway. So, upon heading to this mouth wide open door, set it.
Praetor. Praetor Amalthus. The boy has arrived, Your Eminence.
Thank you. So you're Rex. I've heard much.
Hi, you're not the Praetor, are you?
Huh? No way.
Indeed. I am Amalthus. I understand your surprise. I imagine you expected somebody older.
We heard that you were Cole's driver. Your Eminence. Sorry.
No need for formalities. I am a mere representative of the Praetorium. The name Praetor is simply a decoration, if you will. In any case, we're the same, you and I. Aegis drivers. I consider us equals.
I feel a bit better now you've put it that way. Your Eminence.
You're different somehow. I seem to recall a more forceful personality.
Oh, I almost forgot. Here. I got this from Cole. He said it belonged to you. Please.
Ah, Cole. That brings back memories.
We're looking for a way to Elysium. Cole told us that you would know the way. I have to get to Elysium. To save Allrest, any way I can. I mean, we won't know for sure what we can do until we get there, I suppose. But if the stories are true, it's somewhere we can all live safely. It has to be real.
Long ago. Too long ago.
I used to think like you.
Indeed, it led me to climb the World Tree. However, I did not find Elysium. Or the Architect. I believe it was because I was unworthy.
Rex, I know your desire all too well. I shall help you on your quest.
Really? Oh, thank you so much.
No need for thanks. This may be my destiny. The reason I've lived all these years. And now...
Pyra. My name is Pyra.
I would be honored to have a moment alone with Pyra. I'd like to reminisce a little.
So Old Man Cole really did know the Praetor. Who'd have thought?
World is small place.
Will Pyra be okay by herself?
He's the Praetor, dimwit. What's he gonna do, eat her?
Back there, I felt something weird for a second.
What? Rex?
It felt like we were talking to that Malos guy.
You're imagining things. You know he's Malos's driver and it's messing with your head.
They not seem alike to me.
No, I know. It was just for an instant. Just this one moment where I couldn't tell if we were talking to the Praetor or Malos. Sorry, I'm not explaining it well.
There are blades who are influenced a lot by their drivers during resonance. Their appearance, their personality. That's probably all it is.
Perhaps it was due to your bond with Pyra. That could have heightened your perception of such things.
It was painted 1,500 years ago. Even through exposure to the elements, it has never needed repair, always as pristine as the day it was made. The technique is long forgotten. I often wonder if we are growing as a people, or in fact, regressing. What do you think?
Well, I'm just amazed at how little you've changed. Has nobody ever wondered about that?
I am Indoline, and the driver of an Aegis. It keeps me young.
If you say so. Why do this now, though? You've never let anyone go there before, have you?
Times change, Mithra. So do people.
That's not an answer.
I would like to believe there is one who can reach the Architect and save this dying world. Is that really so strange?
And Rex is the one.
Would you have resonated with him if he did not hold such potential?
Keep you waiting, everyone. Welcome back. How was it, Pyra? Most of you were just talking with Mithra. They knew each other from before, right? Yes. Honored guests. Oh, Fawn. You must be tired after today's event, so please rest here another night. She may have a point. All we really did was talk to Praetor and Malthus, but I feel quite worn out. Let's go take him up on that offer. Yeah, it sounds like a good plan. Do I not object? Want to sleep on fluffy, puffy bed every night. Let us return to the sanctum. Alright then. So with that, semi-long cutscene out of the way. So our next objective is going to be back there, but I do want to make but yeah, let's go ahead and stop by with Praetor and Malthus. Just more or less get the location on the map. Because if I remember right, there is a landmark around here. Just for the sake of landmarks. So, am I mistaken? Well, the guards are up there. So we're here at the audience chamber. I guess there's no landmark. Huh. So yes, that's all we can do right now. There's some side quests available, but I want to save that for the next chapter. Just
Off we go. Refresh and
don't want to do like too many small ones. Just do like big clumps. That's basically how I like doing things. So right here, let's go talk to Armalia. You must be tired after your audience with Praetor Malthus. We've prepared your room, so I hope you have a pleasant night's sleep. Alright, let's rest again.
Still intact after all these centuries. Amazing. Pinnacle of flesh-eater technology. Tenacious creatures, humans.
I'm so sorry to do this to you.
I see. Very well. It appears Senator Roderick paid a visit to the Praetorium last night, off the record. Did you know that?
No. I haven't heard anything from His Majesty. Why now, I wonder? I can't imagine he was just paying his respects.
Do you think it's something to do with the excavation? Temperantia?
The issue His Majesty mentioned. If that is the case, He must be making covert deals with the Praetorium. Curse that man.
Sincere apologies, everyone, but I come with an urgent request. Please go to the audience chamber at once.
Well, that really sets things off. So yes, our destination is going to be the audience chamber. Again, I wish there was a fast travel point here, but I guess there's not. Meh. Meh. Well, it is after midnight now. So, I guess the destination is going to be up in the chamber once again. I really wish there was a fast travel point so I won't have to skip over that very empty courtyard. Oh well, at least this room's all nice and pretty, so let's head on in.
As you may know, there is a demilitarized zone between Mor Ardain and Uriah. Temperantia. Think of it as a buffer between the two nations. We've received word of fighting in the area. Mor Ardain are in possession of a Titan weapon. They're advancing as we speak towards the Urian garrison.
Impossible.
Well, the two countries' Titans are at their closest right now.
You're saying we were waiting for a chance to strike? Unthinkable. Our people would never go to war against His Majesty's will.
At any rate, we must investigate.
Yes, you're right. Praetor, I beg your leave. We need to find out what's going on. Your Eminence.
Thank you.
Your Eminence,
Might I ask you to assist Special Inquisitor Morag in her investigation?
We have no reason to refuse, and you needn't worry about me.
I am quite grateful to hear that.
Let's go after them. Hurry.
Well, looks like Morik has went on ahead without us. So the location we need to go to is at the bottom of these stairs. It'd be very handy for a landmark to be here, but I guess not. So yeah. Location we need to go to is that one room I kind of noted saying, oh hey, there must be something here. Well, now I have a reason to head there now.
Who's responsible for this? Preparations are still ongoing. If we attack now, we could...
What have you done, Senator Roderick?
Special Inquisitor? What are you doing here?
The Emperor ordered that the dig be halted. He was very specific, Senator. If you've restarted it, you have violated His Majesty's will.
The Emperor doesn't understand Mor Ardain's urgent lack of resources. This is for the Empire.
Your patriotism is touching. But that doesn't explain why you're waging war with Uriah!
It wasn't me. I did not give that order. Even I would never dream of declaring war without His Majesty's express consent.
So who in the...
Morag!
Who are these people busting in here?
This is the driver of the Aegis. You are to afford him the same respect as me.
This is him? I heard the rumors, but this boy?
There are rumors now? Wow. Am I really that famous?
Do you have any idea how much it costs to repair a water tower? It's a lot.
So less famous, more infamous.
Morag? Is Morardain really attacking?
They are, as much as I hate to admit it.
Tell me, what's going on?
Tricky indeed. If this escalates into all-out war...
The timing is all wrong. We can't win this fight. Not now.
Sounds like you were planning to start this sooner or later, sly rat.
Maybe save the accusations for now.
But the Empire never really wanted a war, did it?
That core crystal. Don't tell me you're the...
Answer me!
You're right.
Mithra?
Who stands to gain from an Ardanian-Orion war?
Who gains... You don't mean...
Jin and Tona.
It's very possible.
But how?
Maybe just coincidence after all?
Master Pawn.
I wish I could believe that.
Inquisitor Morag, please. You are the only one who can put a stop to this.
It's a bit late for that, don't you think? But I'm not going to sit back and watch. Brigid?
Right.
Morag.
Rex, this is an Imperial matter. We can't ask for your aid in this affair.
Not if it's really a coincidence, like Tora said. But, if Tona are really involved, doesn't that make this our problem too?
But...
Think of it as compensation for the water tower. How's that?
I knew you'd go there.
You're so noble, it hurts.
Very well. Can I ask you to help me again?
Yep, we're on the case.
Yes, of course.
I'll accompany you.
Fam?
What's happening in Temperantia right now? It's being led by a weaponized Titan, correct? My power doesn't only affect blades, it also works against Titans. I am certain I can be of assistance. Besides? I have the strangest feeling that I'm somehow meant to be there.
Fan Lenorn. You.
So how do we get to Temperantia? If Senator Roderick is here, I assume there must be an Ardanian military vessel stationed at the port. So if we go to port and get on Ardanian Titan battleship... Alright, then there's no time to waste. Let's go. So, we need to make our way down to Temperantia.
Heck of a job.
And Arrowroot is back. So, location we need to go to is right down here to the port. Main gate, sure. Alright then. So, I guess with that, let's go head on out. Because this is kind of a major incident.
Hey, remind me again why we're bringing this spanner.
Because this sounds like fun.
We're not on holiday here.
I've heard a lot about these Torna people.
They're the ones collecting core crystals, yeah?
And besides, I can't pretend this doesn't concern us too. Not when they're calling themselves Torna.
Shalad?
And Shellhead has entered the server. I've been waiting for Zeke for so long. You can finally play as Zeke von Genbu, the Bringer of Chaos. And, as a little treat, you might remember, when a new party member joins the party, they get a ridiculous amount of experience. Take a guess about Shellhead. Nia can get up to 53. Morag 56. 53. 53. Shellhead 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61. I'm not going there. Straight up, being level 61 is too over-leveled. Yes, sure, I'm level 50 right now. But hitting level 60 is excessive. You won't be needing to hit level 60 for quite a few chapters. I will be saving that for much later on. It will be useful. Trust me. I will want those levels, but not right now. Maybe in a long time, but not right now. So,
good morning.
We have Shellhead in the party. He can awaken blades. Remember all those blades I was saying I was wanting to hold off on? Well, wouldn't you know it? Zeke is definitely the right choice for the cause. So, other, trying to see if there's increases stats. Ether. Here we go. Luck. Alright, going to need that. And trying to think what else would be great. You know what? Improves... No, special healing. Here we go. So let's get to the fun stuff, shall we? Let's start going for crit healing. For those who don't know, crit healing is super good. Stratospheric Thunder does launch. Dynamic Spark Sword does quite a bit. Toppled or machines. So let's go for machines. Overload Thunder Beam is going to be super useful coming really soon. Like I think the next two bosses will be useful for. It's really good. I like using Zeke. The one trade-off I will want to give though is comparing everyone's stats. Here we go. If you look at everyone's stats, look at his agility. It's much lower than everyone. And his HP is on par, I would say, but then again, he only has one blade on him. Zeke is I guess comparing it to other JRPGs, Zeke is essentially a lot like Auron from Final Fantasy X. He's a Mighty Glacier. He doesn't have much for agility. He's just there just doing lots of damage. That's his main goal, though. For Zeke, though, he is a bit bulkier. Probably about the third bulkiest of the group. Meaning Taurus first, Morag second, Zeke's third. I'd probably say Rex and Nia for bulkiness. So Zeke is definitely mid-class. You can go on ahead and give him a lot of like axe and shield units. Just because Zeke, well, he wields a gigantic sword. So naturally, they would go really well on him. But that's not all of it. As you can see, if we go to Blades, look who can bond. Give me 1 second. I need to go ahead and make sure everything's all set up. And you know what's up. Alright then. And you know what that means. It's time to go into the expansion pass for the next set of DLC items. So item distribution 3, Tora's favorite item. I still have too many juicy Samoids. So item distribution number 4, I forgot when this was. We have upgrade parts for Poppy 2, which I won't get into right now. But more importantly, legendaries. I think it's time we pop open a couple of rares, shall we? So starting things up, we have a lot of stuff. To start things out though, we will be opening these named ones first. Because all three of these were intended for Zeke. I like Wulfric. He's such a good boy. Next up, the inherited core crystal.
We are Sheba, lover of beauty, wealth, and banquets. To wit, we dream of assembling our very own entourage. And to that end, we must acquire all the assets we can. We expect you to support our noble cause.
Sheba! Another rare blade I really like.
It sounds fun.
Wulfric and Sheba, sure. Go ahead and get them all registered. And lastly, Praxis.
Hi, I'm Praxis. Ta-da! With this lance, I'll reach for all my dreams.
And Praxis, another pretty good blade. So with that, we're all out of the name stuff. So now, let RNG begin. Hey, a 4-star. Nice. Nothing good. Yeah, 4 stars are incredibly rare, so you're probably more than likely to get them from legendaries. For Overdrive Protocols, you release fully maxed out 4-star commons. You! You!
The name's Dahlia. Allow me to make your life as enchanting as possible. We'll be great together, I do declare.
Dahlia, the most controversial blade in Xenoblade 2. You can already see why. My poor hard drive space. So, that was Super Oof. Just to give you perspective, you might have noticed I only had Dahlia on screen. For the reason for that. Oh, cool.
A new path is opened before me.
Hooray, now you actually have some use for Rune. Okay. Hurry up. So yeah, so we'll be doing some stuff off screen. Mostly more Merc missions. Oh, cool. Okay, yeah. So again, I'll be doing some stuff off screen. What I do want to do though with, I guess to make up some money. Torgoth, sure. Here, sure. This will be the last thing I'm going to do this episode. Since, well, nothing really came up on screen. Thanks, luck. Then again, this is Zeke von Genbu. Naturally, his luck stat's going to be low, so... Yeah, anyways. Do I have... Yes, I do. Sheba in your party. Talk to odds and ends. You're Sheba, right? That is our name, yes. Oh, it's just that core crystal was displayed in our shop for ages, so seeing it finally come to life. Oh, it's kind of surreal, you know. Oh, I'm loving the whole always in the bath thing, by the way. Very hygienic. Are you making a fun of us, peon? Not at all. So pray tell, did you want something of us? Oh yeah, my grandpa made a promise with you when he was younger, you see. A promise, you say? He said that if you managed to sell your core crystal for 500,000 G, he'd give you half the proceeds back to you. Does this mean 250,000 G is ours for the taking? That's the long and short of it. Ridiculous though it may be. What the? Truly, our former self was a genius, a queen among queens. My grandpa is always grumbling about that promise though. Said a rock like this would never sell for that price. And he had a point. I mean, 2 generations later and the thing was still on display. But a buyer appeared in the end. Did they not? And now you are 250,000 G the richer? Perhaps you should have priced it at 5 million G instead. Doubtless our driver would have paid up regardless of the asking price. This is quite the blade you've got your hands on. Alright then, so we got 250,000 G, half the value of Shiba's core crystal. Cool. So, with Shiba in our party, the last thing I want to do this episode is back to Gormat. I know I said last thing, but essentially there's one more thing we can do with Shiba within our party. And that is what to do with money. The answer is Shiba. Shiba is all about money.
Where do we go from here?
And approaching this little treasure chest. Do you know what this sparkly box is? Ha ha ha, this is my special piggy bank. My current goal is to fill it with lots of shiny gold. Do you think you can help me out with this simple task? We'll give it our best shot. So, naturally, you have to deposit 100,000 G. Alright then, this is how you fill up your affinity rewards with Shiba. So, if I head into affinity chart. Oh, cool. So yeah, so 600,000 and 1 million. This will be the long-term goal. 1 million. I'm just going to get her up to level 3 right now. There's going to be an efficient grinding spot in the near future. Well, not near future, but eventually Shiba will have a very good grinding spot for money. And plus, I kind of need the proceeds, and I was also hoping I'd get a lot more from him. I thought he'd give you all the money back, but I guess not. So yeah. So you need to spend a lot of money. So yeah. This is where things go off the rails. So at least we can view that heart to heart. And increase trust, so yeah, Shiba is interesting. I'll just say that much. And yeah, so there is a side quest that Shiba can go ahead and complete, but that won't be for a long while. So, I think with that, we made pretty good progress this episode. We managed to get ourselves a new party member and the bringer of chaos himself. And a floating bathtub. Alright. Next time in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Well, we depart for Temperantia. I will see you guys then.